Hey, welcome back, everybody. My name is Smokey the Bear, or Smoke Gal Pal, who's going to be calling this second race for you as well between Newlife88 and Neatorific. Nito having taken the first game. Oh, hello there, Stars. Nice to see you. Nice to have you by, as always. We are waiting on Nito's .ready. And then our gatekeeper is going to drop, and we will have a countdown. Meanwhile, this hash has for us a living owlbat, a roly-poly armadillo, a beaky green fly, and a springing dragon. And Nito is ready. Alright, that will give us our countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There's the gun, and after a few moments, to get to the stream, they will be off. And we will hopefully avoid any issues with stream freezing or Newlife's capricious timer this time. And Nito is off. Newlife is off. Yay! This is game 2, once again, in this first round between Newlife and Neatorific. Nito took game 1, so Newlife is, of course, going to try to have something to say about that and tie things up to force a game 3 and decide the outcome of this round. Again, no one using Moonfall. Newlife getting tripped up just a little bit on that ledge. A couple pits in the Tor ruins. Nito is down the elevator, and what are we gonna see first this time? We are gonna see ice. Oh, that's a nice feeling. That's an ice feeling. Well, alright. Ice Beam, my least favorite of the items over there. Well, it could be vanilla by quote-unquote forcing a deboost, and Nito goes with the deboost method anyway. Gets it first try. So, and as does Newlife. Very well done by the both of them. There are early power bombs at Blue Bryn far right, enabling them, if they so desire, to go to Billy Mays right now, and Nito has just that idea. Let's see if... Yep, Newlife has the same idea. To be fair, it's a pretty patent decision. And Nito showing us while jumping off the coma there and making it wobble, as I'm at Newlife doing so with the other coma, which amuses me. Every time I see it. Oh, and suddenly we've got a bit of sync. Both running across the invisible bridge, finding a second pack of power bombs. It's down the other way. But wait, there's more. There are more power bombs. Well, already have Ice Beam, but not necessary now. Oh, well, almost running into some boulders. Boulders doing 40 damage without any suits, so I can certainly do without that. Okay, New Life is the first back down onto the ground floor, into the construction zone, where we're going to check the first missile item down here. And it's gonna be... wow! It's gonna be the Smoky Beam! Both validating, Smoky validating their run. Amazing. I mean, the seed kind of owes it to me, you might say, after not only putting Wave Beam in jail last time, but neither of them collecting it. Nito getting trolled a bit by those respawning blocks. Vanilla Blue Bren power bombs, giving them a total of 20 power bombs. New Life over there, and if Nito gets them as well, this is looking a bit like a Black Elite French Lightning John seed thus far. Greetings, Kenny. Indeed. Just found the Smoky Beam that both of them did at Construction Zone. And we are going to have a look at Old Mother Brain, the Tor Ruins. It's our first missile pack. Oh, not yet sick of seeing those. This time, yeah. Not last time it didn't. Oh, then. Seed Roller new. Okay, that's fair. Both en route back up the climb. Leaving Ice... oh, well, Nito leaving Ice Beam on. New Life turning it off. So Nito needing an additional shot to remove the pirates from his vertical path. New Life, negative, and he's indeed getting back up the climb a bit faster, and reaches the parlor first. Oh, that's a bummer, Kenny. Where was Wave in that one? Right, sandpit. Ouch. Another pack of missiles. Pack number 2, Vanilla at the cavity plan. Well, to be fair, can't really blame them if they have what they need. Little high five there. As New Life morphs up into the little escape tunnel. And our next destination, Bom Chozo. We find missile pack number 3. Well, multiple power bomb packs, Blue Bren, multiple missile packs in Criteria. What's this seed gonna throw at us next? Let's find out. Oh, nice Alcatraz escape from New Life. First try. He has the option of Gauntlet to him if he wants to do the wall jumps, but he doesn't have any E-Tank. I wouldn't want to do Gauntlet with no suits or E-Tanks. Power Bomb pack number 5. Well now. Yeah, they're not in logic, but Hell Runs could be a thing, and with at least 2 super packs, crystal flashing will be within their capabilities. We are taking a look at the backside of Gauntlet from New Life, where we find Space Jump and a super pack. Well now, New Life is not going to go for it. He's going to remember that handy piece of information it in mind for when he comes back around this way again. Nito is going for the gauntlet. Indeed, he's going for the wall jumps. Let's hope he can hold the acid and damage thereof at bay. And we'll see what's at the front gauntlet item. At that, New Life is into the Brinstar Ediconian jungle. And he's going to take a Mach Ball Natch through early supers. Vanilla missiles on the ground floor. And we're going to drop a power bomb again to reveal all three items. And just as with last time, get the visible Unpobile item. That's E-Tank number 1 to be collected, and again, vanilla missiles. There's a first super pack for Nito at the front gauntlet item, and though he does not know it yet, presuming he makes it all the way through the rest of the gauntlet, he will get a second super pack and bonus space jump. More missiles at Bryn Reverse, and as we ascend to the second floor, a sixth pack of power bombs. Yes, Dark Grid, space jump at the back of Gauntlet on the left side. And if he wanted to take the quick way down, New Life pretty much had to collect those power bombs. But really, this is that's quite a bit of power bombs early on. We've seen seeds like this. Oh, 4 missiles in there, and New Life popped back up to get that last one in there, open that pink door. Ta-da, Nito! New Life gets his first super pack at the Edicune E-Tank. Lucky indeed, he can open this door in a clutch right now. There's another pack of power bombs. Yeah, not quite as lucky with that one. And he's skipping them, for which he cannot be blamed. Nito is going to remember the Terminator, good on him. And it's going to be his 5th pack of power bombs. Looked as if he ran right into it, whether he meant to or not. And we're going to have a vanilla bomb location up here, the Edicunes, which New Life is going to gander at. Wow. That's vanilla. That's an 8th pack of them we've seen thus far. And New Life maybe a bit frazzled by all the presence of all these hamburgers. Had a tiny bit of a struggle while jumping back up the shaft there. But he's back into the main Brinstar jungle shaft. He's into the Decora dance hall. They can be amazing, perhaps not in the most pleasing way. Nito's going to do the same Mach Ball through early supers. He's got the advantage of a space jump. Oh, Nito finding a second power bomb, second energy tank, which he will gladly grab onto. He is going to bust through the side compartment into the Mission Impossible room. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, you might want to switch to ammo for those. Yeah. They have 320 total health. And even with Wave, Wave by itself only does 50 damage. There are missiles at Mission Impossible. That's interesting. If you can get all your power bombs to hit Ridley twice, you will need 45 of them. More supers at the charge missiles. As Nito again collects that kind of obligatory power bomb pack. She's probably not very happy about. There's a third E-Tank at Charge Beam, giving New Life technically all of the E-Tanks he needs to complete the game, but I'm certain he'll probably want a couple more along the way. There is what is now Nito's third super pack. So both of them at this point, as I stated before, have the ability to Crystal Flash just in case it becomes a situation. New Life trying to determine just the right spot to go for the backdoor Spospo, and he gets it. Oh, maybe a temporary little stream freeze or some dropped frames in the door transition. Gets on through and finds just missiles there, which he will grab, bringing him to a total of 40. Which I guess I can see he was a little low on regular missiles. Commodore with the prediction, chances are they'll go to wrecked ship first. Let's see what they find in the rest of Brinstar. Okay, New Life is gonna go for the wave gate and hope that he in fact has. He does remember that he has wave beam. Atta baby, New Life. Your smoky gal pal is proud of you. And find some nice boots. Some nice kicks to throw on. And Nito, presuming he goes in as well, will have those. Okay, he opens the yellow door. Maybe he's planning to go in another moment. I hope he is not farming super to do the gate glitch in the gate. But another little high five there, as New Life is proceeding on through to the Green Hill Zone, aka the Bryn Stairs. And he's gonna peek into the Giga Pipe and find Screw Attack. Nice, nice, very nice. Luxury bordering on necessity item. That Nito is gonna backdoor and check that for. Presuming he makes those checks at Wavegate and pipe missiles, will be well rewarded, as high jump boots and screw attack will very nicely complement his space jump. And New Life is heading down the red tower. Doesn't have any items right now to go to X-Ray. So he's takes a little dip in the swamp. Nito indeed, going in for the wave gate. And Nito! Nito! The Smoke Mistress does not approve. Nito, what are you doing? Are you just memeing at this point? Well, another. Okay, now he remembers. Thank you. Another super pack at Spazer, and New Life moves on into the Meridian Swamp Base. Indeed. Bit of a troll and a taunt there, if they didn't have Wave Beam already. Hey, New Life, the first into Kraid's lair. There's yet another power bomb pack at the Kraid missiles, locked behind power bombs, power bomb blocks. And welcome, Cake/Johnson. Glad to have you in as well. Ah, speed or bombs are somewhere close. And right there in the Kraid's Ghidorah room is the only evidence we have that another being might have been on this planet at some point before, and has been killed by something, and is being eaten alive by spugs. There's Nito's screw attack, and New Life takes Kraid's claw and asks him for a dance. Oh, surfing a wave on that belly button ledge there from almost hit the spikes, but a nice recovery. Nice Kraid kill. Nice ammo drops. Oh, no worries. Cake. Nito does have a movement item to get across X-Ray, and furthermore has screw attack now, rendering this room pretty much a joke. As the crazy combo, he's gonna check X-Ray, and how funny would it be if this was a required item? Oh, well, I am not the power bombs. And just as adding insult to injury, the gate pushes him up. I am not the person who came up with second winner's bracket or alternative winner's bracket, but I'll accept partial credit for it. Grapple at the Kraid E-Tank. Yep, there's some access to a number of additional spots. Nito coming down the red tower, and as it turns out, that X-ray check not costing New Life anything at all. New Life is heading on down into Norfair. Dark Red, I heard members of the community calling it the alternative winners bracket since about the 2017 Total Rando tournament, I do believe. We've got switched vanilla items at the high jump location. We know we're not going to have vanilla high jump. It's more power bombs. But yes, we've got a E-Tank at the missile location here, and vice versa. Alright. Nito into Kraid's lair as well. We'll see if no, New Life is not going to do any hell runs or additional checks. He's getting out of here. Oh, well, you can be forgiven for that. I was watching the all 17, like just about almost exactly a year before I joined the community. Why did I wait that long, you may ask, or you may not, if you're not at all interested. Well, just in case you... I legitimately couldn't figure out the IRC thing for the time. And then eventually I finally got onto Twitch and Discord and found some folks willing to help me. Took it from there. Oh, New Life is going to check X-Ray now, with the help of his grapple beam. He is not going to be thrilled at what he finds. Oh, a nice grapple strat, the staccato, if you will. Oh, but he gets Maud. Ooh, that's not good without Varia suit. The spikes will hit for 60 damage. And this is not an E-Tank, so New Life better not take much damage on the way out. Nito is going to pick up the missiles at Varia's suit. That's true. And if he were to take 2 spike hits, he would be down to health. He could Crystal Flash. But he's out safe and sound. And yeah, that's true too. He could still get the refill if he so chose. He is not going for it. He's going to take a moment to turn off his screw attacks so that he can get up here without shattering these jutting platforms. A move of which I rather approve. As Nito obtains the grapple beam, and shout out to some Nintended strats Newlife is showing off there, freezing the Rippers to get up the red tower into the Hellway. Nito is out of Kraid's lair, out of the menacing maw, and he's gonna head down and check at least the high jump area of Norfair himself. Yeah, there has to be some kind of major progression eventually. Also, with the advantage of the Ice Beam, Newlife can freeze the Boyons and safely hop across them and find vanilla power bombs and alpha PBs and a super pack behind those. He is going to freeze the Boyons on the way back as well, while still lacking space jump. Nito is going to get his 4th E-Tank, and we'll see how he proceeds from there, whether it's straight back up the elevator or perhaps to the save station and then maybe an Ice Beam check. Alright, Newlife is into beta power bombs, where he can knock all the giant hoppers out with a screw each, and finds his E-Tank number 5. Oh, Nito went to the Croc escape, but I unfortunately missed what it was. Had my eyes on Newlife stream, who just got mauled and nommed. Interesting. Varia at gravity. Gravity at wrecked ship reverse. And vanilla speed. Well, I think that would be a little out of... But, yeah. Amusing, nonetheless. Ooh. Newlife taking a little hit from the Sizer in the drawbridge here. That's 120 damage for you. But, he reaches the moat, grapple beam at the ready, and tries to avoid these missiles with the and finally loses the crumbling grapple block, to which he's immediately attached, grabs the missiles whether he wants them or not. Nito is up the red tower with his own Nintended strats. His Newlife is checking the ocean missile, and it's gonna be gravity suit. Wow. That dream died right quick. So, Newlife can just sprint right out of here. Sprint along the bottom of the ocean if he so chooses. Looks like he's going... What is he doing going for this? Oh, okay, he went for the shot and popped out the block that way. And Commodora switches missions. A new plan, Varia at Wreck Shippers. Speed at Shack Tool. How about Varia at Shack Tool? Alright, Nito is going to get his next E-Tank here at Beta Power Bombs. Too simple. Okay, fine. Just vanilla missiles at the dormant spiky room of death. A decent point. That's going to drop Newlife into the wrecked ship basement. Into his Fantoon fight. Fighting the spirits of the undead. Oh yeah. Red Tower and Meridia Swamp Base music, not to mention the Brinstar Warehouse music. fun little score, if a bit wistful and longing. Neo has the same idea and will be similarly rewarded for it, checking the ocean missiles, and why not? So, like, the pathing is going similarly thus far on this race, and Nito is doing the same thing. Neither one of them blowing out the block with a power bomb, which is understandable when you have that backup option. Yeah. Well, depending on where speed is, we could have that one technically required hell run between B-Tom Speedway and Bubble Mountain. But nothing other than that. Yeah, the same item checks. More. Nito is gaining on Newlife here, whose Fantoon fight is taking some time. We'll see what kind of luck and patterns Nito gets dealt in his hand of Fantoon cards. And I think probably a super would about do it for Newlife now to finish this fight. Oh. Another mid-slow pattern, and two Fantoons on screen at once. And pretty, I guess, a slow pattern for Nito to start off with. And that'll do it. Newlife has the Elephant Ghost down, and the ship about to be awakened. So, without many other options, relying on missile Doppler strats, while no charge yet, so no ice shields, no X factors, but of course both have screw attack and gravity suits, so it's no threat to their health whatsoever, pretty much. Vanilla Supers, Newlife locates at the west side Wreck Ship Supers. I presume he'll go over to the east side as well. And my presumption becomes fulfilled. And what have we got? Missiles. Boring. Nito's Fantoon fight is over as well. I couldn't measure it exactly, but did not seem to take as much time as Newlife's did. Newlife's next stop is the wrecked ship E-Tank locale. Taking a jaunt up the electric room of death. And the fishbowl. When was the last fishbowl you ever saw covered with spikes on the bottom? Even if the water does diffuse the pressure of the spikes, making them harm less. Nito checks East Side Supers first, finds missile. Says screw 'em. Heck those missiles. And ducks as that bowl is pursuing. Hot, or at least pretty lukewarm pursuit. He would like those supers. And Newlife is heading on up to the attic. Well, rather predictable play. and not extremely eventful with the screw attack. Again, everything just being wiped out in one blast. Each door opened on the bookends of the room. And there's one of all of our favorite rooms, the nuclear hub, the ever so cooperative work robots. Oh, but yields us a validating item spring ball. So, get in those Peepo SBs. Alright, Nito is back on down after finding nothing of value at wrecked ship E. Now, Newlife is going to take a premature peek at wrecked ship Reverse. Oh, that it will. And, oh, he didn't even have to set off a power bomb there with Wave Beam, but it's just missiles. Alright, so Newlife may check the Sky High Altitude item, may get up there using these strippers to ride across. Oh, and he freezes that one in the middle of the crater mountain, so much for that. But there are supers down there in the crater maze. As Nito about to validate his run as well. Oh, and Newlife comes that close to getting back out without having to pay the super toll a second time. And yes, even if you jump right up next to them, those trippers are really tough to wall jump off of. But if you get onto that bluff right there that Newlife was just on, okay, it's power bombs. Then yes, and if you have high jump, you can pretty easily get up on top of them, on top of that middle one. All right. Newlife through the bowling alley path, a room that really, really badly needs a better name. Bowling alley itself, spikes. These particular spikes still doing 60 damage a pop. And Nito with the same idea to check wrecked ship Reverse, finding the same disappointing find. Newlife grabbing a little break while the Chozo struts down the lane. Oh, now you want to see Varya check too? I thought you said that was too simple. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is it going to be a strike or a gutter ball? What are we going to get? We had Varya suit right here in an earlier race today. Now it's a French vanilla reverse tank. Okay, how about gravity? Supers, and Newlife collects them, which is a good decision while still lacking charge. He's sitting at 45, 35, 30. So looks like he's going Meridian next. As Nito 2 is going bowling. Oh, Newlife is running through the left side of the drawbridge and returning to the landing site. Looks like he wants to hit the gauntlet, and once he finds that space jump, perhaps also the volcano. He's gonna grab a ship refill and a save. And how's he going to approach this? He's going to take off his high jumps. While leaving high jump boots on, I think he might be able to springball jump up there. I don't recall if I've tried that before. But, yep. And he won't necessarily, while in necessarily put the high jump boots back on right away. Just let Samus run through here barefoot. That acid won't be fun for her little tootsies, but there is Supers first of all. Neato, with the same idea of returning to the landing site and ascending to the right of the giant crater mass, and heading right to the volcano. So let's see, I've seen a number of different things at the volcano. It's an E-Tank. E-Tank number 6. Neato still with a bit of an advantage, not having to go through the gauntlet. So I expect his next stop will be Meridia. Newlife, I'm sure happy to see the space jump. And but first, Neato is gonna grab a refill of his own at the ship and save too. Pretty close ammo. Newlife has 10 more missiles than Neato does, but otherwise their ammo counts are identical. Both have grapple, neither have X-ray. And let's see if Newlife visits the volcano landing site power bombs. Now with gravity suit, not to mention screw attack, Neato can just blow away the sizers. Even if he had taken a hit from one, it would now do 30 damage rather than 20. Side note, I hear my cat running around like wild bears and just being a cat. But I highly doubt he's going to come in here and jump on my laptop and press a button to screw me up like cats often seem to do in these. Alright. Newlife is gonna head back. Oh yes, of course. He's heading back through the hellway down the red tower as Neato has just done. Now, if they had Moonwalk, they would have been able to perform the best moon game. Neato, as predicted, into Everest Meridian. Oh, Variat Waterway, another interesting suggestion. Alright. Shall we have... no, we shall not have history repeating itself. But we will have double supers visible in Main Street. One vanilla, one not. And Neato is going to grab the vanilla sizer supers. Which makes sense, as right now they cannot grab the Main Street supers. Newlife is going to take an alternate route around into the fish tank and probably go to Mama Turtle first. Indeed. Neato drops into the fish tank and he's going to do the same. Just the same. And vanilla E-Tank yet again at Mama Turtle. And a little bit of a high five there. I'm jumping up there and fighting over the E-Tank. And yet another E-Tank in the wall. Okay, they don't need to fight over. They can... There's one for each. See, it's always more polite to share. Oh yeah, pretty much any speed-locked location at this point. Aqueduct, too. Even if Aqueduct is not technically speed locked, I cannot yard climb up there or yard clip up there. Yep, shock tool more and more possible. And New Life chooses now to grab the vanilla crab stickers. Oh, New Life is able to do that? Or ooh. Oh, nice. Dark Rid with the knowledge and the strats, and yet again, vanilla missiles at the beach. Found with the metal detector. Right behind each other still. Still, pretty much identical routing. Nito right on the... Wow! Double beams and furthermore, Phaser and Plasma. That's a fascinating... Nito picks up the correct one. Another little high five on the way back out, just as New Life picks them up. Take your pick. Take the correct pick. Well, alright. Minus charge, that gives them the full beam combo. Oh yeah, both ice and speed. Wow. New Life drops down the right side of the crab shaft, avoiding that visor. Nito is going to attempt this the yard clip. It looks like treating the yard as and gets it. Oh, and gets charge beam. What a reward! Full beam combo. And Faria! Wow! Aqueduct is stacked! And New Life is not going for it. New Life is heading for the west side sand pit. So, Nito is going to do an ice clip. Wow. Completely vanilla west side sand pit. And New Life just going to grab a reset. Oh, Nito actually borrowing a mock droid from the left side of the room. Gets the ice clip, no problem. And yeah, New Life relying on his save. And now perhaps going to... Oh, no, not gonna look at Aqueduct, not gonna have a peek at the east side sand pit either. He's heading right up to the mock droids too. Now this full beam combo, only 4 shots on Bach wound. That'll do it. And a 5th one for good measure as his dead body is falling to... Alright, what are we gonna locate at Batoon? Supers. Nito, now with charge, still grabs those supers. He's got a very nice tidy amount of 40 and 55. And I don't anticipate seeing him check or collect a lot more miners at this point. Or hardly any more. Oh, New Life had it. Oh, he had the... Unfortunately. So, okay, he gets it that time. Poke Samus's little head up through the pipe. Alright. Nito is not going to bother with the precious room item. He's going to drop right into Dr. Dre's room. And New Life Newlife taking Batoon out with some ammo. Yeah, I have to agree. That's gonna give Nito a major advantage. Otherwise, Newlife is gonna need speed, and well, speed could be anywhere. Okay, it couldn't be anywhere, but you know what I mean. Speeds, Shack Tool could be in Shack Tool, the East Sand Pit, the Precious Room, could be a Dragon. Oh, I see what you're saying. The ice clip is magic. Very well. Newlife into the Dragon. Let's see what method he employs. Ammo is going to make sense at first. Then, once he gets gooped, he'll probably bring... Oh, maybe not. Not bring the grapple beam into play just yet. Okay, now the grapple beam comes out. So he's facing the left side, which is easier to grapple onto, with an additional turret up there. As Batoon is spinning you in a wider and wider little whirlpool-shaped vortex. Nito also choosing the wrong sand pit. Well, maybe not choosing, but taking it, just checking the items down. But yes, that's Nito, for all intents and purposes, is in go mode. Newlife, not quite so much. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright, Newlife is gonna do Lord. He hasn't found Varia. He hasn't found Speed either. He might be a little confused at this. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he does check the left side Aqueduct item and finds Charge there. So he sees he's gonna want Speed. And he's gonna have a look down the other sand pit. There's an E-tank down here, and there's Speed. There it is. While Nito has a good lead now, and it may not make the difference, Newlife will have a bit of an advantage towards the end, being able to get through the escape room much more quickly and the climb part of the escape much more quickly, which again may not make the total difference to... And he's going to Shack Tool. Okay, yes, that's right. He hasn't found Varia yet. Wants to see if Shack wants to see if Varia is over there. but Nito has made it on down to warfare. And Nito rolls into and straight into the pillars. Newlife is adopting the creep along and morph ball form of playing the waiting game with Shactal. Oh, Nito almost getting caught in the acid there in Amphitheater. Okay, we're gonna set off a power bomb. Determine that Shactal has super. And Newlife says, I do not need those. Yay. Nito down Santo Poco. Grabbing the save. Choices. Oh, we're gonna have another check I wasn't anticipating. Newlife's gonna have a look at Plasma. Taking the toilet chute up into the sandcastle. And the end of the meridian end of the Forgotten Highway. As Nito is descending the spiky elevator of death. Although not so deadly now with all the protection. Alright. Newlife knocks out the Puyos with a shot and a couple screws. And these pirates will be no issue. He just wants to see what's here. Yet another pack of supers. Doesn't want them. Doesn't need them. And the whoa, hello. Pirates flying from wall to breakneck speed, but caught in midair by Newlife's screw attack. And a nice little boost in energy drops from the Puyos on the other side. Newlife drops back down to the bottom of the sandcastle and through Cacatac Alley. As Nito has entered the Ridley fight. Looks to be doing pretty well. He's through the pogoing. He's not attacking anymore. Dead. That is a dead space pelican. Nito is not checking the Ridley item, and I don't blame him. He is straight up Neatorian from here. As Newlife is still on the hunt for his suit. He will finally get back down to Aqueduct and be very relieved and happy. He will get charge and he will get his additional gift. Bada boom. He might feel very behind now. Minutes sub-hour in. And again, he might just feel very relieved now. Nito is out of the Land back up Santo Poco. And oh, didn't incredibly cleanly get back out of the but is not bothering with the Firefly item either. Or the item in jail, or most likely the Alcoon missile item, or any of the rest. But New Life finally has the keys he needs to go all the way down, and we might just see a high five on the way out, though I kind of doubt it, actually. Nito is going to have to... Well, no, actually, not necessarily. Really have to go back through the cathedral. He knows the new tech of retreating through the B-Tom Speedway, shooting the garbage blocks up through the ceiling. He's laying a power bomb, so that looks like he's planning on doing just that. Yep. And there is our new technique. Nicely done. Nito is out of Norfair with a minute to spare, 1 hour. As New Life is on the way down and into the lavatory. Or lavatory. Alright. Nito lacks speed, so he's gonna rely on his space jump to carry him on up all the way. And it is looking like this is Nito's race. Take this down 2-0. And yet anything can still happen at any point. It's always worth repeating and reminding ourselves. It's very true. Alright, New Life has cleared worst. Is clearing Amphitheater. As Nito, now with the one semi-visible left of his timer, is up through the drawbridge and back to the landing site. He might want a ship refill with 7 supers. Yeah, he's gonna get a refill. These two runners seem pretty invested, grabbing the refill and oftentimes save, which is not a bad practice to adopt. And New Life is in the dojo, fighting the ninja pirates. Quick fight. And he takes the strategy of running through the acid, which can be a little faster too. What are you talking about, Dark? Well, Well, Newlife with the full beam combo when he charges on Ridley using this technique. Ah, so now you did. Okay, that's good. Nice cropping job. And pretty much the identical strat Nito used in the second Metroid room last game. Ah, so you thought being the key words. Right. Newlife should be... Ooh, he's getting a little low on health. He's gonna want... Should be almost done with this fight. Oh yeah, I guess Nito's the right side of his screen. But... Oh, 11 health! Newlife! Whew! And saved. Well, we did not see what's behind Ridley. Newlife, of course, gets health bombed. That was clutch, and he's not going to check the item either. He is going to piece back through. He wouldn't have had to get a crystal flash on at that point in the... It's just very fortunate Ridley happened to pick him up just at that moment. And this annoying elevator of death, negotiating it. Nito seems to freeze for a moment in the refill room. Perhaps his stream decided to drop a frame or three. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Uh-oh. Okay, well, Newlife is out of the fire. So, adjourning to the Alcuns. And, yeah, Dark, I feel for Dark. He's been through a lot today. Shoot, oh, Newlife, don't hit the musketeers too much. Well, Nito has said nothing thus. Depending on what's happening, maybe allowing Newlife a bit of time to catch up some. He has the booster, so he will not need to do the new technique, clipping through the Great Wall. He's still a little low on health, but shouldn't matter getting back out of here, and I suspect he'll take the refill at the ship and probably the save too. It seems to be the pattern for these two runners from these two races. Well, hope everything is all right on Nito's side. Okay, Commodore saying he's still alive on his end on the MB3 fight, as Newlife is back up through Main Street in the fish tank. And, okay, starting his escape. And New Life may go for the spark here. I think he has... yeah, he should have enough. Okay. Well, he should have had enough health to make the spark, but he doesn't. He just space jumps. And he's out the escape hatch. All right. Well, Nito is into his escape. I'm watching the SR added up alongside New Life's portion of the screen, and New Life is out of the drawbridge, back to the landing site. Speed booster again can just blow right through those blocks. Oh, feels bad, girl. Whoops. All right, New Life is down the Terminator. Flying down the pirate shaft and blows that one away with a pirate. And Nito has finished in first place with an official time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 46 seconds. So
Alright,
GG.
we're in Turian. We're in Turian. Okay, who takes
and
this?
all that good stuff to Nito. Nito has indeed taken this round 2 matches to 0. He will be advancing. New Life be floating off in limbo to the alternative winners bracket. Looks like he is going to follow through into Turian and complete his run. Oh, and the screen background is flashing. Ah, nice. Nice. Well, and as it turns out, Nito's SRL time matches his stop timer. 109.46 both. Nicely done. Yeah, New Life is into the baby room, or the waiting room, and frolicking about with the hopper for a moment. Perhaps going for the baby skip, not damaging himself down very much. No. Well, maybe starting to go for it, but getting nabbed. And turning off his screw attack for the Zebetite skip later on. Facing right, saving his 40 frames. Lip. The 40 frames. And this time... wow. This time we found every item except, I believe... oh no, this time we didn't find X-Ray either. But aside from X-Ray, I think the only item was the same one we didn't get last time, the bombs. So yeah, that looks like a more of a realistic distribution for this seed, 1.6, 1.5, 1.0. Life is through the deserted desert. And he's pausing. Okay. Yeah. He was typing a few messages in SRL, going ahead and finishing. Okay, so bombs were at Ridley, and the X-ray scope was at Bubble Mountain. Or yeah, I'm guessing that's Bubble Mountain side of the bottom. New Life gets his Zepatite skip. Turns screw attack right back on once more. Yeah. Deer Force. And congrats once again to Nito, finishing with 45%. Ooh, Mother Brain deftly dodging that first shot. Oh, taking a catch-up. He luckily has both suits, so it shouldn't cause an issue here. And Mother Brain is into the Rainbow Beam, damaging himself down to just over 300. And he will have a cutscene to relax through. All right. Looks like Nito's going to join me and talk to me a bit in a moment. As New Life crouches on one knee, pants, gazes up at Metroid, who has just saved her life. And proceeds to refill. That is one dead baby. All right. New Life is into the Mother Brain 3 phase. Once again, 36 Hyper Beam shots. Alternating from the corner diagonal to mid-air. The other corner. Ah, Nito?
Hello.
Hi. Good game to you. Congratulations on taking
Thank
the
you.
round. So, that seed, that was something.
It's like the second seed was apologizing for the first one.
In a way, yeah, at least to me, with with a construction zone wave beam.
I was looking forever for more power bombs to go to Ridley and then ice beam so I could kill Metroids fast. And I got them so late. And the second seed gets them right away. A bunch of power bombs, ice beam,
Yeah,
wave beam. There you go.
precisely. So, oh, so New Life had pretty much the same routing as you did up until you did the yard clip in Meridia, and he did not.
I was
And
deciding I wanted to
yeah,
do it, and I said usually these clips, these tricks, I give myself like 2 or 3 tries, and I give up and I try to follow the sequence. I got it on the first try, so lucky me.
and it paid off big time.
Oh yes.
And New Life with a standard right side vertical spark up the climb. Is about to finish. Yeah. So, any particular, other than that, any particular memorable moments in this seed, or anything that made you especially proud?
Well, I broke really early into Gauntlet, and I don't usually do it that fast. Sometimes it takes me up to like 2 or 3 minutes to finally do the 3 jumps in a row. But I got it pretty fast, and I got space jump early, but I did nothing with it. I full cleared wreck ship for nothing. There was nothing there.
Well, or wasn't. You did have a bit of an advantage for a while. New Life went to Gauntlet much later, but yeah, this seed seemed to be on your side for the most part, as did your strats and your tricks. New Life has just rescued the animals, and he has finished in second place with an official time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 40 seconds. So GJ and JG to New Life as well. Well, looks like he is popping in with us. New Life, welcome. Alrighty. If you are speaking, I'm afraid I do not hear you yet.
Hello,
Oh,
hello, hello.
oh, hello.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, I had pushed to talk, and I forgot which button it was.
Oh, yeah, that is. I don't know what exactly is up with that, but
So the first seed, oh man, the first like 5 minutes, I didn't know what was wrong with my timer, so I had to stop a lot of times.
oh
But
yeah.
that's fine.
I wasn't sure what
And
was going
then
to
the
happen.
second race, well, snake clip. Snake clip cost me a lot of time. I knew I had to do it, but I was like, I'm not sure I'd get it because I'm not confident with it yet. So I just went. I did the sand pitch, shack tool, plasma, all that.
Mm.
But it was a
And
good
in the
race,
end,
honestly. It was a good race.
well,
I'm surprised I wasn't Torian both times.
yeah. Well, you ended up with the speed booster, so there's that. Uh,
I
which
figured I
Oh,
was
I
one of
did
the
actually,
bandits.
yeah. Yeah, but
yeah.
at that point of the race, 50 minutes in, I don't think the speed booster would have saved me a lot of time.
Oh no, I mean I was pointing out at one point you would save a little time over Nito, but not enough, but a little time with the third Torian escape room and the climb at the end.
Yeah, for
That would
sure.
have been about it.
And then I almost died to Ridley. That was clutch. That was really
It was
clutch.
clutch. 11 health. We were uh, we were holding our
Um,
breath at that one.
Did you full
Nito,
clear wreck ship too?
uh, did you, I believe, yeah, New Life went through the entirety of Wreck Chip as well.
yeah, I did all of Red Chip, all of Meridia, all of Brinstar, all of Criteria, except for the and yeah, pretty much.
And Nito pointing out to me it was if this apologizing for the first. And, yeah, at least
What did you
to me,
apologize for?
The seed. The
it
seed
was
was
like
apologizing.
No. Oh, Kama was. Sorry, I'm not following.
I was saying the second seed was apologizing for the first one because there were no power bombs in the first one, and ice was really late
Oh
in the seed.
yeah.
And then the
What
second
was,
seed starts, we get
what
ice right
was
after
that?
that, and a bunch of power bombs.
and wave.
Oh
And wait.
man, I was mad at accidentally running into them too. Even in when I was in Edicoons, I didn't take the power bombs and went to, and I didn't get the mock ball out of it. I didn't care. I rather not get the mock ball than get that.
Can relate. But yeah, putting my beloved wave beam in jail that first time. What was that all about, Seed?
But it was a really fun race. I had a great time. Neatorific is a great runner, so it's gonna be interesting watching him.
Oh yeah, and
thank you for the races.
I was just a bit nervous the first race because I completely skipped Rin Star almost. I was like, this is stupid. You never skip Rin Star. It ended up working.
Oh, nice, nice.
I didn't dare
That's
do
a
it.
really good game.
well, whatever works.
Yeah, the first seed I did Brainstar.
And you know, I kind of jumped at the chance to commentate these because we didn't exactly get the 7 o'clock restart, and I've interacted with the two of you guys in written form at least in some of the practice races and that kind of thing. So I thought it would be cool to commentate you, and hopefully did a nice job for the folks out there.
Thank you for doing so.
Oh, of course, my pleasure, and I really do enjoy this thus far, the commentating and being involved in this fashion. And so New Life, any other particular stand out to you? Anything make you especially happy with your performance, or maybe not so happy? Maybe not. Okay. Right. Restreamer bot is talking, so to speak.
Oh.
Perhaps Dark is working on something.
Oh, sorry. I was talking all this stuff. Forgot to press the button.
Oh.
I was saying that I'm not unhappy with how I ran the seeds, and I did a lot of minor mistakes, of course, like everyone else. But I'm not unhappy. I did derp a lot, like for example for the ice clip to go to bot wound, I killed the Metroid and had to go out again.
Oh yeah.
But
that's happened to everybody.
all in all, I'm not. Oh, for sure. And the funny thing is, I unequip plasma, so I don't kill it, and then I kill it anyway. But yeah, it was a really fun seed. It was a really fun race. Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
there's a lot to improve always.
Oh well, yeah, always something to learn, and as long as you're doing your best and genuinely having fun, enjoying yourself is the thing. So.
A big risk in the first game, but it paid off. I don't think it ever will again, so I'll try another game.
I mean, I was going YOLO a lot too. Like those, my first game, I was super low on ammo for me to be confident with, but I managed. And then the second race, I just had to full clear everything. Like that was my, like that's what cost me a lot of time. I full cleared a lot.
Yeah.
But if not, like I think both games I wasn't Turian when you finished. Actually, both times I wasn't baby skip, so I'm really happy with that. That means like we were not too far apart.
Yeah, for sure.
No, there's that at least. Well, the two of you will be advancing to your respective brackets And
Yeah.
one of these days I will get the standings in me and figure it out, so I'll be able to announce up against whom you'll be going next time.
All right.
Uh,
Well, thank you very much for the restreams. Thank you very much for the commentators. Terrific team. Thank you,
Oh, yes.
Neatorific, for the races and for
Oh,
being so
yes.
flexible with the time.
Yeah, to chat, definitely follow the runners. Let me see if I can put the command in there. And okay, yeah, there we go. And the links popped up there, and our crew there, our wonderful behind-the-scenes crew. Dark Rid had the honor of tracking and restreaming this one, him as well, definitely. And you
Dark.
know, sorry.
Oh, I said Darkrid is Bay. Darkrid
Is Bay?
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm gonna head
Okay.
out. Anyway, thank you again, everyone, and everyone have a good night.
Okay.
GG.
And yes, GG's all around. See you guys next mission.
Thank you for everything.
Yep, it is midnight straight up here. I will head out as everybody. Thanks so much again for letting me do this. Sweet, sweet dreams to all, as I always. And yeah, this is your gal pal, Sapphire Smokey the Bear, signing off.